I don't think it's any secret that NFL players are paid a lot of money. I don't think there's any problem with this. Some people are like, NFL players shouldn't be paid that much, but the owners are making way more. So why shouldn't the guys who are actually going out there, putting their lives on the line? And I say lives, and people are like, that's ridiculous. See, it's football. Well, football is a dangerous sport. If you haven't seen the movie Concussion, you guys can go and see that. So what we're doing today, I was like, yo, these guys get a lot of money in a very, very short amount of time. And I was like, can I guess the houses? No. Can I guess the player based on the mansion / house they live in? Kind of knowing their personalities. If you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to drop a like down below. If you guys want 3 videos tomorrow, 3 videos and a PSN code on the next video, let's aim for 1,000 likes. I know you guys did just 1,000, not asking for a lot, and hit subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and begin. So this one is actually a quiz that we have here for the first one. It's only 6 questions, and then I go to another one that's like in a different format. It's not really a quiz format. It's a little bit different, but you guys will see it once we get there. So first question, I'm just gonna move my computer a little bit. Matt Burke, okay, who bought this $75 million Florida home with a 25-person pool grotto and a music studio? Now, my options are Matt Burke, a former Ravens. I think he may have, what position was, I think he was a long snapper maybe? Brett Favre, I know he doesn't live there. I think it's Asante Samuel, if I'm being honest, and it is Asante Samuel. Favre lives on a farm, in case you guys don't know. Who bought this $2.2 million Phoenix home that boots a nature pass? So we gotta think nature. Christian Ponder, free agent quarterback most recently. Rondé Barber, I feel like he'd have something a little bit bigger. Christian Ponder, I could definitely see him living there. I'm gonna go with Christian Ponder. Yes! 2 for 2, boys. That's what I'm talking about. 2 for 2. Which player bought a Poway, California home that has been listed for 401 days? That looks like a massive house. Definitely someone with some money. I don't think Le'Veon Bell would, because I don't even think he's been that rich for 400 days. Dion Lewis, I'm gonna say Darren Sproles, Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, right again. It's easier than I thought this would be. Which quarterback sold the California home with a bocce ball court? Now, I don't think this is Teddy. I don't think this is AJ. I think this has got to be Alex Smith. Yes, another correct one. I'm gonna get 6. Which Tennessee Titan purchased a Nashville penthouse? I feel like Marcus Mariota would be the type of guy who would live in a penthouse. You wouldn't want a big house, because I feel like he's a smart dude. I'm gonna go with Mariota. Yes. Which Miami Dolphin paid $7 million for this Fort Lauderdale, Florida mansion, the most expensive NFL player home purchase of 2017? So Miami Dolphins, 2015, that's got to be Ndamukong Suh. Okay, we're going to move on to the next quiz now. In case you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so. Hit subscribe, turn that little bell on the side. That'll make sure you're notified of all of my new videos. And I'm going to be shouting out and showing on the screen 3 new subscribers every single video. So unfortunately, I thought this one I could do as a quiz if I started at the bottom. I can't really do that, but we get to just go through 31 players. I think it'll be fun to kind of look at it together. Anyways, it doesn't have to be a quiz format. I'm interested to see these people's houses. So house number 1, you could see this mansion. Oh my gosh. I had no idea. I knew he was loaded. I had no idea that's where he lived. Tom Brady, New England Patriots lives. Terrific Tom Brady headlines our list with a gorgeous home valued at a stunning $40 million. I guess him and Giselle probably both bring in a good amount of money. This home shared with Supermodel Giselle features a yoga studio, gigantic pool, a wine cellar, and even a private library. Clearly this football thing is working out. I'd say the football thing is working. It's very like traditional style. It's kind of cool. Next house we have Colin Kaepernick. Oh, that's cool. So yes, Colin Kaepernick, this 4,600 square foot located in the Silver Creek neighborhood of San Jose, California, was purchased by the infamous NFL quarterback in 2014 for $2.7 million. It is said that this is a gated community overlooks some of the most glorious houses in America with custom finish. That's definitely like not a humble home. It's worth a lot. It's $2.7 million, but it's not like, it's like a good rookie quarterback house. You have a lot of money, but you don't want to like blow it all. It's nothing like too crazy, but it says it has a really nice view. House number 3, Troy Aikman's Dallas area home was pretty much had it all, featuring 10,000, so that's 11,000 square feet. French. The home has a 1/3 of an acre in terms of land, but inside the home really shines a private theater of wine. So some of these guys, man, they're just killing it in this lifestyle. He's retired. Here we have the Aaron Rodgers. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite so far. The best thing about Aaron Rodgers' gorgeous home is that it means you are Aaron Rodgers. The house itself is pretty cool too, featuring a gigantic front yard pool and a beautiful hot tub. Rodgers also has a nice garden. Was this in Green Bay? Green Bay's cold. How they must have to freeze that or something during the year, but that is amazing. Having a front pool would be so sick. Danian Tomlinson had arguably the best prime running back in his career, so he got paid. Tomlinson owns a gorgeous mansion in California that features a pool, a moat with actual rope bridge, a 6-car garage keeps his collection in shape, and a giant outdoor fireplace is perfect. That looks like a massive place. It's got a basketball court on there too. Like, good for you, LT. Julio Jones. That's actually a really, really nice looking house. I love that look. It's like a castle. Beautiful Atlanta. The Starway why not have an 8,800 square foot mansion with heated floors, a gigantic garage, and enough bedrooms to host the entire offense line. If he wanted to do that, he could. I don't know why. Some of these guys feel the need, like there's 2 people. It's probably just like him and his wife. I don't know if he has kids, but then to have a home like this size, I definitely wouldn't do it if I was in their situation, but I'm not in their situation. Jerry Rice. This gigantic mansion is worth $11 million, features some of the nicest amenities we've ever seen. A private movie theater that will entertain you at night with a gigantic private gym will keep you ready for the NFL season. Big home, nothing too like crazy in front. I definitely feel like I've seen stuff like that before. Joe Montana, $35 million mansion. Oh my gosh. 35, so it's 10,000 square feet, 500 acres of land. So it's like he pretty much owns so much land. A shooting range, an olive farm. This is the kind of home you get when you win Super Bowls, obviously. Frank Gore, wow, he's living it. Has gorgeous home in Florida worth a whopping $1.69 million. Gore originally bought the home in 2008 primarily for its gorgeous oceanside view. That's only $1.6 million. It looks a lot nicer than 1.6. Like if that's 1.6 million, that's pretty sick. If I ever get $1.6 million, I want to live in something very similar to that. That's a beautiful neighborhood. He's got a pool and everything. Cam Newton, Carolina Panthers. He lives in, he's wrapping on the face of the NFL as his private home in Charlotte is proving it. Newton's condo is worth a cool $1.6 million and features high security, 3 bedrooms, three bathrooms, and a furnished rooftop. See, this is the type of thing that next to Michael Jordan is his neighbor. That's crazy. This is the type of place that I'd want to live. I'd personally want to be in like an apartment penthouse thing. That'd be my favorite. That is super nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, next up we got JJ Watt. That's exactly what I'd picture. Is a generous leader. He's also a guy who likes simple things, thus leading to his log cabin home in the middle of nowhere, Wisconsin. This $800,000 property features 35 acres of private land, a gigantic garage, and the furnishings a $100 million man may need. That's crazy. So he even though, but like Wisconsin, you gotta figure that house may be worth like $4 million in California. Wisconsin, properties aren't worth as much, which is probably why the value is a little bit low, but it's still a very, very nice home that he has there. Russell Wilson. His late round draft choice, but his $6.7 million mansion tells us this home is located at Lake Washington and features vaulted ceilings, a private boat dock, and 7 full bedrooms and bathroom. Wilson and his girlfriend Sarah can often be seen here with their children during the off season. That's awesome. That's a big house. Michael Strahan retired. Line after full is going to a $17 million mansion in Los Angeles, hosts 9 bedrooms. I'm going to go a little bit faster here. I feel like this video is dragging on a little bit. The ex-bear, who's this forte? I like that. Where is that? Located in just an hour away from the stadium. That would be cool. This home features rosewood floors, covered ceilings, and how do these guys sell these places though? Like when they're done, there's obviously rich people, but like it's the big investment. Deion Sanders, oh my gosh. $21 million property. This mansion has 29,000 square feet of living space, a private 12-acre lake, a bowling alley, look at the land. That is the biggest. How could one person, this is primetime. Yeah, that is primetime life, I would say. Adam Podlish. Punters can have fun too. Adam Podlish with his $1 million home outside of Pittsburgh. This retired brick property has, refined brick property has 5 beds, 5 bathrooms, and gigantic. Hey, that's cool. That's a very, very nice home. Punters are people too. Hashtag movement. Jared Allen. I wasn't a punter. Jared Allen, I know he was like, if you guys don't know who Jared Allen is, he might have been before you guys' time watching the NFL. Very, very entertaining dude. Constantly shaking things out. He did one documentary or one E6 that was so funny. The home used to be owned by former Yankee slugger Aaron Boone with Merrill Furniture Hall. Yeah, definitely very, very nice. Scottsdale, Arizona. I could definitely picture him living in Scottsdale. RG3. Never lived up to expectations in Washington, but he sure landed a heck of a pat. Griffin's home is 8,800 square feet in size, an Olympic-sized pool in the private backyard. The Edel, Virginia property also features its own private golf. So people like RG3, if they use their money correctly, they can be rich for a really, really long time. You have that asset that if you stay in it for a long time, it's probably only going to increase in value. And plus his contract was really, really high as well. So shout out to RG3, man. He might have been a bust, but the guy's still living. Richard Sherman brought quarterbacks back to prime as a result. So owns a $2.3 million home just outside of Seattle. The home is a professional-sized basketball court in the front yard and an indoor swimming pool. That's very, very nice. Good for you, Richard. Marshawn Lynch, where is he living? He lives on a lake. The mansion is located on the water with a private dock and a view of the San Francisco for just $3.3 million. Marshawn Lynch was able to get 7,000 square feet of space with 5 bedrooms and 5 baths. That's I thought that was like a lakefront or a public, but no, that's apparently his house. Elvis Dumerville, don't really care too much about him, but there is his place. Colorado home. Jay Cutler, yeah, the quarterbacks always have some of the craziest because they make the most money. 67, that's not huge. The Bears QB and his wife, gorgeous man, that's calling the mansion is over 6,700 square feet with a gourmet kitchen and giant well. The couple pays $10,000 per month. So he's obviously a renter. Much respect to that, actually. That's a pretty good idea. He's gonna pay like $120,000 a year to live on a super nice place. He doesn't have to buy depending on where he moves. If I was in that situation, I'd probably be renting too. Buying, especially when you're NFL moving along, buy after. When you have 37 million and you want to settle down, that's when you buy. But like buying right off the bat, Kurt Warner was exceptional. Thanks to he's got a valued at almost 5 million. Kurt Warner, funny story. I was getting picked up for an event hosted by the NBA and Yahoo, and the guy who picked me up, the guy who sat in my seat, because it was like a limo type thing, the guy who sat where I was sitting the day before was Kurt Warner and Deion Sanders. Kind of crazy. I was shocked. He was like, yeah, Kurt Warner and Deion were in this backseat yesterday, and I was like, oh my gosh, like completely starstruck. Probably shouldn't have been as starstruck as I was. Philip Rivers, mansion. Rivers' home is $3.3 million. It features 6 beds, 6 baths, and a well courtyard fountain. He's got a wine cellar, library, swimming pool, and even a private rose garden. Good for you, Philip. Who do we got here? DeMarcus Ware, 6 in the bedrooms in a mansion, modeled by the elegant English style mansion. He's got 4 kitchens, 7 fireplaces, and a theater. I like the idea of having a theater. That would be really, really fun. Oh my gosh, Peyton Manning. Oh, is living well off Papa John's endorsement. Manning has expensive mansions valued near $5 million, located in this beautiful home features. See, I was expecting like $5 million's a lot, but some of these dudes, like some of these retired dudes, live in like $23 million mansions. No, like I wouldn't be the type of guy to have a $23 million mansion, but like Peyton, $5 million. Do you need more than that? Like, do you need a bigger house? No, that's definitely enough. It's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. This prolific tight end got his money worth with a $1.6 million modern home in Hollywood Hills. His home was featured on an episode of Bravo's $1 Million Listing. Looks like just a nice little small home. I like that. I really, really like that. The simple things. It doesn't have to be a mansion, just in a good location. Got a bump in pay thanks to Arizona's Pearson. Mansion is valued over $1.3 million. See, I feel like that one would be a place that I'd want to live. Like, that thing is gorgeous. That's a beautiful, beautiful house. Brandon Marshall, the finest players league. There's $5 million. Yeah, he's definitely got paid over his career. We only have a couple more. We had 2 more left. Rob Gronkowski. That looks like exactly what I picture Rob Gronkowski living in. Most elite physical specialist mansion is nice, located $2.4 million with a pool probably for like parties and stuff like that. Good for you, Tony Romo. Wow, he is. And people always make fun of Tony Romo, like, oh, you suck, Tony. Remember that fumble? No, well, look at his mansion. Just look at his mansion. The guy is living. This mansion is 32,000 square feet. A gigantic. Oh wow. Holy, the heart of Dallas, Texas. There you go, guys. That is the list. That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was kind of fun to kind of look at mansions and stuff like that. I've always been really interested in houses. If you guys do me a favor, drop a like, hit subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time.